Hey Gene, since you spend so much time working with autonomous vehicle entrepreneurs and sort of the powers that be, I'm wondering how much preparation have they done for this societal sea change? Obviously, when the internet was introduced, society took a long time to adapt to it. Today, a lot of Americans don't have broadband. So, is there legislation being drafted, policies being written up currently? What's sort of the plan for this major change?
The legislative and the social side of what autonomous cars is going to do is really a side topic for the companies that we talk to. They're more interested in solving the tech problems and understand that legislators are the ones that are going to have to ultimately make that decision. Our belief, and a lot of the companies that we talk to, is that the value of these autonomous cars are going to be so great that it's going to put pressure on legislators to take action and to get rid of those legal barriers.
I interviewed you in March for the FinTech Awards judges' profiles, and I had one question I wanted to ask you. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg got into a recent tiff over AI and whether it was going to be a threat to mankind. As you know, probably Future of Life Institute members like Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking say that AI, there has to be safeguards built in to protect the human race, including maybe humans eventually evolving into cyborgs. You're in that field. What do you think?
I think AI is going to have a much bigger impact on our world than we realize today, and there can be some dangerous consequences to that. That's the battle between Musk and Zuckerberg. Musk believes that there's going to be some more devious outcomes, and Zuckerberg believes that it's going to be more beneficial. At the end of the day, I'm a believer in humanity, and I think that the proper curbs are going to be put in place that we can benefit from AI and not be concerned about any sort of meltdowns related to our power grid or our financial system if AI gets out of control. So it's going to have a big change, but I think we should feel comfortable that it will be positive change.
Hey Gene, I'm 26 and I don't want to wake up in 15 years and realize I have no relevant skills at all. So what skills do I need to know now to stay relevant and competitive in the tech community and the job market in 10, 20, 30 years?
So to stay competitive in the job market over the next 30 years, you have to do things that are very unique to humans, and that includes empathy and creativity. So whatever your job is, if you can really maximize those pieces, I think that's job security.
Hi Gene, do I start? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how you did that.
I know, I was like, can I just talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Hi Gene, I was wondering how you see AI affecting the retail sector.
So AI is going to be in part of every company, just like mobile is today, and retail is going to be very similar. AI is having a profound impact on retail today. Amazon uses it to drive your recommendations, and that continues to enhance that. But that's one segment, is just being able to better target a product. Also, we can use AI in terms of creating specialized products for people. So think of if you're a runner and you might have some sort of a foot problem, you can use AI to help design a shoe that would make it most comfortable for you. So think of customized products being powered by AI.
Hi Gene, my name is Jonah. I'm an intern here at Benzinga, and I'm curious if and how you think artificial intelligence will affect the sports industry, specifically in like training of quarterbacks, pitchers in baseball, and other skill-based positions that require intensive training. Do you think AI will affect that, and if so, how?
So AI is likely going to have two impacts on sports. First, it's going to be used to help us train and understand what nutrition we should take, when to train, how hard to train, to really maximize physically what we're doing. But also AI in sports should help us prepare better. If you think about pitchers preparing for different batters or quarterbacks preparing for different game situations. So it will impact both of those.
All right, rolling.
Am I just supposed to say my question is, or how to?
Yeah, just ask it.
So yeah, my question is, will artificial intelligence wipe out the human race?
Artificial intelligence is not going to wipe out the human race, but it's going to change the human race. And I think you have to believe that there'll be the proper curbs in place to prevent AI from doing mischievous things.
which VR and AR applications do you see developing new markets in the next 5 to 15 years?
AR is going to be a radical change in terms of how we interact with machines, but also create new opportunities, new businesses that we haven't thought of. Think of the whole idea of ride sharing really came about mobile, and it was a few years after mobile phones or smartphones that opportunity presented itself. AR is going to be similar, where it's going to take time to build this, but I think areas that can be uniquely impacted more near term is everything around the gaming side, which think of Pokemon Go, but a much more rich understanding of that, to think of the work that's being done around your house, basically being able to turn yourself, humans, into robots and be able to capitalize on fixing things around the home through using augmented reality, someone pointing and showing you how you need to change your air filter on your home. And then industrial applications, when you're repairing equipment and being able to give you a guidepost to doing that. So this is just scratching the surface, but I think that augmented reality, as Tim Cook recently said, is so big that we're going to look back and marvel at what it's done to our lives.
That's not helpful, man. Hi, Gene. My name is Ezra. A little while ago, we exchanged emails about how Google Glass can help fight off automation in the workforce. But earlier, I overheard Spencer ask you how to stay relevant in the workforce and keep a job in the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. But I'm thinking much more short term than that. In particular, like how to nail a job in the next year, particularly at Loop Ventures. So what I'm asking is, how can I get a job working for you?
Nice.
All right. Oh God. So what I'm asking is, how can I get a job working for you?
That's awesome. So Loop Ventures, we're small, but we're building a great culture for the next 40 years, and we love to hear from people who are interested in working in a research-driven venture capital. And if you are interested, just reach out to me. My email is gene@loop, that's L-O-U as in uniform, P, ventures.com. Gene@loopventures.com.